Hello, BBN. Now that Kentucky has Mo Diabate, it's going to be a terrible year. Yes, terrible for opponents, because this guy is going to make a lot of noise and is being highly praised by Trent, Noah, and Collin Chandler. Let's get to the news and see what's new about the Wildcats team. Mo Diobate's arrival at Kentucky basketball is not just an addition to the roster. It's a game-changer for the program in its quest to return to the top of college basketball. With Mark Pope's second season at the helm of the Wildcats, the pieces are starting to fall into place in an impressive way, and Diobate's presence on the team is a clear example of how the coach has worked to address last season's weaknesses while building an even more competitive team. The praise from his new teammates, such as Trent, Noah, and Collin Chandler, reinforces that he is not only a talented player, but also a strategic asset who can elevate the team. When it comes to Mo Diabate, the first thing that stands out is his defensive dominance. It's no wonder that Otega Oweh, his main target in games against Alabama last season, candidly admitted, "I didn't like playing against him." This ability to intimidate opponents with his physical strength and defensive intelligence is exactly the kind of attribute the Wildcats needed to strengthen their identity on the court. Diobate's reputation as a relentless defender was already well known. But now that he's wearing Kentucky blue and white, that strength will be directed against the opposing team's top scorers. For Oweh, this represents a relief and an opportunity to see his former nemesis do the work for the team. "It's going to be great," Oweh said, noting that the opponents will have to face what he himself experienced firsthand. But Diabate isn't just a defensive monster. He also brings versatility to the offense. His 7.2 points per game average last season, combined with an impressive 47.4% shooting and 46.2% shooting from three, albeit on limited attempts, shows he can make a significant contribution. On offense, for Collin Chandler, that's a key factor. "He can impose his will on offense," Chandler said, acknowledging Diabate's ability to adapt and make an impact both in and out of the paint. That skill set makes him a valuable asset in the hands of Mark Pope, whose style of play values that kind of versatility. What's more, the chemistry between Diabate and the rest of the group appears to be building quickly. Brandon Garrison, known for his physicality and constant taunting, has already found a mirror image of himself in Diabate. Physicality, great defender, quick. But his physicality alone is going to help the team, Garrison said, noting that the connection between the two goes beyond technical issues and into camaraderie. Their daily interactions and even healthy disagreements show that both are committed to taking the team to the next level. Mark Pope's second season at the helm of the Wildcats could be crucial in cementing his long-term vision. The arrival of Diabate, along with other transfer talent like Denzel Aberdeen, shows that the coach is focused on filling the gaps left last season. Diabate, in particular, seems to be the perfect answer to some of the team's biggest needs: a player who can lead defensively, contribute offensively, and, perhaps most importantly, raise the level of competition within the team during practice. That combination is exactly what Kentucky needs to reestablish itself as one of the giants of college basketball. Trent, Noah, and Collin Chandler's comments about Diabate reflect not only admiration, but also confidence. When Noah says with a smile, "I wouldn't want to run into him," that's for sure. It's clear that his teammates already recognize the value he brings to the group. They understand that with Diabate in the mix, the team gains an extra layer of security and aggression. For Chandler, the evolution of Diabate's offense under Pope is something to watch closely. He shot a really good percentage. "I don't think he shot a lot last year, but he's a really good shooter, actually," Chandler said, suggesting that there's room for Diabate to expand his offensive repertoire even further. Let's see how this team turns out this season. Tay Kinney to land with the Wildcats. The Wildcats are planting seeds for a promising future. And one of the most exciting stories to emerge this summer is the impending arrival of four-star point guard Talon Kinney, a class of 2026 for an official visit to campus on June 24th. A native of Northern Kentucky, Kinney is not only a rising talent, but a native son. Someone whose connection to the Wildcats carries the weight of emotional and cultural ties that resonate deeply with the rabid blue and white fanbase. Kinney, currently shining at Overtime Elite OTE in Atlanta, is a name that echoes in youth basketball circles with a mix of reverence and anticipation. Ranked among the top 25 prospects in his class, he is a point guard who combines a lightning-fast first step with a court vision that makes plays seem natural, almost instinctive. His ability to lead, create opportunities for teammates, and take control in crucial moments has made him one of the most sought-after point guards in the country. Kinney's connection to the Kentucky program is not new. Last year, he visited Lexington for an unofficial visit, a first glimpse into what could be his future. Since then, the relationship between the young point guard and the Wildcats has only deepened, taking on the shape of a narrative that seems destined to culminate in something special. Mark Pope, with his infectious energy and clear vision for the future of the program, has been relentless in his search for talent that will not only elevate the team's technical level, but also embody the spirit of Kentucky. Pope's visit to Kinney's home last spring, accompanied by assistant coaches Jason Hart and Cody Fugger, was a significant milestone. This gesture, more than just formal, signaled the program's priority for the young point guard, an acknowledgement that he could be a central piece of the rebuilding and renewal project that Pope is leading. The official visit scheduled for this month is more than a formality. It's a golden opportunity for both parties. For Kinney, it's a chance to immerse himself in the experience of being a Wildcat. He'll get to walk through the program's modernized facilities, feel the weight of history at Rupp Arena, and, most importantly, absorb Mark Pope's vision for the future of Kentucky basketball. Pope, known for his innovative approach and ability to connect with young players, has the chance to show Kinney how he would fit into a system that values creative point guards, natural leaders who can orchestrate the offense with precision and boldness. For the Kentucky program, the possibility of bringing a talent like Kinney home is a victory that goes beyond the court. Recruiting a homegrown star isn't just about bolstering the roster. It's a statement of identity, a way to rekindle the pride of a state that sees basketball as an expression of its soul. Pope and his staff's dedication to building a strong relationship with Kinney and his family demonstrates a deep understanding of this dynamic. They know that for a player like Kinney, the decision to play at Kentucky isn't just about basketball. It's about legacy, about being part of something bigger than himself. Can the recruit land at Kentucky? I'll let you decide for yourself. Comment below.